gentlemen, give us 2 minutes. We done podcast where we have Mike Washington. We got the sexy kind of back there. We got Hot Jeff. We know he's burning up. There we go. We got the winningest person on the program here, Dr. Rosie Rogers. Yeah, she's wearing her gear, folks. That's kind of. And we got Chris forever in her prayer closet. There you go, Chris Jackson. She's still praying there. We got the referee to keep us in line, Big Day Charles Kane. He's keeping us. And we got Daniel Atkinson. Welcome back, my brother. Yes. Well, folks.
I like that hoodie, Donnell.
Yeah. I like this jersey. But
who are you? Who are you? You know everybody else's name. What's your name?
I don't know right now, but right now it's called Lost because I think I did something I haven't even seen. But I haven't seen. This is just crazy. I did something since Landon Turner was on our program. I mean, he picked everything in the opposite direction, and I went in that direction and still won the Super Bowl with my pick with the Eagles. But Dr. Rogers, give us the official count here.
Okay, so let me adjust my glasses. So for this week, for the playoff, I'm gonna give you records. So Todd already knows that he was 1 for 5.
Oh, I got to win?
He got to win.
Who did I pick?
Let's see where you won. You won, because you picked the Patriots with everybody.
We
all picked the Patriots.
Why you got to go like that, you know?
Oh, because you asked.
That's the only way you could win.
Right?
Oh.
You hopped on the train with us all. Went 1 for 5. Charles was 3 and 3. Jeff was also 3 and 3.
Breaking even there.
Then Mike were 4 and 2.
And Mike come back.
And Jeff was 5 and 1.
Wow.
So I went opposite of Todd. He went 1 and 5. I went 5 and 1. So that was the playoff weeks. But let me just give you
I'm trying to find out who you talking to, because this right here. Huh? You ain't doing the pickings by yourself.
Yes, I am. But for the whole season, though, it was a lot closer than you guys may have initially thought, because I got Mike's sheets from Chris. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I have the whole season.
Okay.
We started keeping tally around about week 4 or 5. All right. There was one sheet that I could not understand, so I just kind of threw it out. So did nobody get that one, because I didn't know what Mike had said on
Why
that.
Why you ask me? See, that might have been the one that put me over.
Probably not. Probably. But here's how it went, okay? So from the time we started, I'm going to say week 5. Week 5 was won by Chris. Week 6 was, back up. Week 4 was a tie between Chris and Todd. Week 5 was Chris. Week 6 was Rosie. Week 7 was Rosie. Week 8 was Todd with 10 correct. Week 9 was a tie with Rosie, Todd, and Jeff with 10 correct. Week 10 was Rosie with 11.
Oh.
Huh?
You ain't missed my name yet.
Well, you know what that means.
In the world.
Yeah.
And those were your scores.
You know what that means? You let Todd pick up your game.
I know, right? Okay, good God.
Okay. So week 10 was Rosie with 11. Week 11 was Todd with 9. And that week was no Mike and Jeff. So that's why. That's the only reason Todd won that week, because Mike and Jeff wasn't
here. Just messed up.
I know.
Week 12 was Rosie and Todd with 12. Week 13 was Rosie with 12. Week 14 was Chris and Rosie with 8.
Who is Rosie?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Right?
God.
All I do is win.
Rosie keep the score after the game is over.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
all by himself with 12. Jeff won week 15.
Wow.
Todd won 16, week 16 with 14.
Bam!
Rosie won week 17 with 9. And Todd won week 18 with 11.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. So I ain't won no week.
I was trying to go fast. Mike, so you wouldn't catch that.
What?
It's okay.
No way in the world.
It's always
No
next
way
year.
in the world.
I tell
Okay.
I tell you what, the week
Well,
after
I'm gonna end up winning the rest of the playoff and the Super Bowl. So it don't make
Nah,
a
Mike, you probably you didn't get picked because you kept going with Cleveland and you was going
Yeah,
against the
he
Bears.
kept going
right.
against the Bears.
Yeah.
and he kept going with the Commanders. You was trying
Yeah.
to
Oh yeah, that
That's
And
what
you're
happened.
going against Tampa Bay too.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Bears.
Yep.
yeah, and the
here,
Bears.
here is the totals.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot closer than maybe was initially perceived. So the total picks were Jeff had a total of 99 points.
Mm.
Mike had a total of 103 points.
See, you win.
Nah,
beat your
then they gonna
brother,
start.
man.
Nope. Then they gonna start talking some 120 and 25 and 30s. Mhm.
Chris had a total of 126.
Who?
Chris.
Okay.
Todd
126.
had 139.
Yucks. Y'all made me
Watch
cut.
that, baby.
Rosie had 509. No, I'm just kidding.
500.
No,
I almost wrote it down too.
there was actually only a 1 point difference between Rosie and Todd. Rosie
Wow.
had 40 and Todd had 139. So that's how it went.
Wow.
It
What
wasn't
math
bad.
is that?
Todd
Okay.
get penalized because he don't show up.
Okay. So now,
I was hiding out in Chris's prayer closet. That's what's happening. But you
So
know,
now-
see now we got the calculators going again, Rosie. I know you keep receipts.
You know, I got lists. I got stacks of papers over here, including Mike's.
okay, here we go.
So now we're gonna pick the Super Bowl pick. We down to 4 games this week. All right. I'm down on Atkinson and Marcellus Duckett. He's coming in here, folks. But we're gonna start off with the Broncos and the Bills. And since Dr. Rogers, you beat me, you're gonna go first. Broncos and Bills. Who you picking? Yeah, you're gonna go first.
I can handle that first seed because I'm going with the first seed. I'm going with the Broncos.
Oh, you know what? I'm going with the Broncos too because the atmosphere is hot. Oh, Jeff is laughing.
Yeah, he did
Opposite now.
Yeah, he did that.
Look at
yeah.
they laughing. You already got the 0. You're over. All right. So Jeff, who you going with, man?
I'm going with the same team you going with.
Yeah.
Oh man. We may do an all sweep here. Mike, who you going with?
Man, shut up, man. you know I'm going to Broncos.
Charles K, who you going with?
I'm going the opposite. I'm gonna take the Bills. They're gonna pay some more bills this week.
Dollar bill, y'all. Okay, Chris, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going opposite too. I need the Bills. Give me the Bills.
Okay.
Okay. See, it's
Yeah.
a connection going.
All
Bills.
right, here we go. The tough game, the Patriots against the
Let's
Texans.
get Donnell and Marcellus.
I was gonna get them later in here, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to bring them in now, okay, Donnell and Marcellus, y'all ready for us? Who you picking between the Broncos and the Bills? Start with Donnell.
I'm going with the Bills.
Ooh, Bills. Okay, Marcellus, what you going with, man?
I'm going with the Bills.
It's getting tight, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting tight, y'all. Okay, now we got the Patriots and Texans. Marcellus, who you going with, man? Since you're
I'm going with the Texans.
Okay. Oh, he's affirmative.
I'm never gonna like no New England team.
Oh man. All right. We got Carl Goodrich coming on. So Donnell, who you picking?
Texas.
Texans. Chris, who you picking?
Down in Texas.
She got a Texas going. Rogers, Dr. Rogers, who you going?
Well, look here. I like Texas and all, and I'm so glad that they won this past weekend, but I think Patriots gonna take them down.
Oh, she's representing her country again, everybody. Big Jeff, who you picking?
The Patriots.
Ooh, Mike Washington, who you picking?
I'm going with the Texans.
Oh man.
Black on black on black on black.
Man, Charles K, who you picking?
I'm going with that Texan. Drake May ain't gonna know what hit him.
All right. Okay, Carl Goodrich, man. You're on mute right now, man.
Who
Carl,
you pick, Todd?
I'm gonna pick, but we gotta get Carl here. Carl,
Why we gotta get Carl? Who are you picking?
see, look, can I host this thing?
Why you gotta wait to hear about everybody else's pick?
I was second place, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going
That
with
don't
the
give
Patriots.
you. That don't give you no.
Okay.
No, hold up. Let me switch that.
Okay.
I love I love what Vrabel's doing out there. That defense of the Texans scares the mess out of me. I'm gonna stick with the Patriots. All right, Carl, who you going with, man?
I'm going with Texans.
Okay, all right, there we go. We're gonna see how this thing works out. Okay, now
We need to know who Carl is going with between the Broncos and the Bills.
Oh, Broncos and Bills. Who you gonna go with, Carl?
Broncos.
Oh, okay, man.
Did you?
Man,
so how many Texans we have?
I only counted us.
Donnell, Chris, Mike, and Charles went with Texas.
Okay. All right, there we go with that. So now we're gonna go with the easy game, in my opinion, since everybody wants to know my pick. So that's how you're gonna schedule it and stuff. The Seahawks.
Because it's the easy
I'm going
game,
with the Seahawks.
I don't think anybody trying to follow suit with Utah just because. I mean, you know.
I'm just saying. I got second place, so I'm on a comeback. You know what I'm saying? At some point, this is the first time I was in the bottom of the barrel.
You went 1-5 in the wild card weekend, so that's all I'm saying right there.
All right, so Chris, who you going with?
Wait, this is Seahawks and the Bears?
Seahawks and 49ers.
Oh, 49ers.
Okay, Donnell, who you picking, man?
Seahawks.
There you go, smart man. Mike, who you picking, man? He's trying to see who's going to bet
see something now. Let's see if Purdy going to be trying to Dougie. Let me see. Seahawks.
Seahawks. Big Jeff, who you going with? Man, go follow your brothers. Dr. Rogers, who you picking?
Seahawks, dear heart, Seahawks.
Carl, who you picking?
Seahawks.
All right. Marcellus, who you picking?
49ers.
Chris, you got some company. Big Daddy Kane Charles, who you picking?
Well, I can't go with Opie. I have to go with the Seahawks.
All right, we got the Seahawks. All right, now for Mike's favorite team. Chicago Bears against the Rams. You gotta understand, Mike loves DC so much he gets the DC on his cap. Do you know he's sporting DC all the way out? Anything DC Mike usually goes with. So Mike, who are you going with, the Bears and the Rams?
I'm going with the Rams.
Oh man, hate is coming all out. Big Jeff, who you picking?
Because he played his last game.
Oh, he's going against his brother's pick, man. He said the DC quarterback's gonna come through. Dr. Rogers, who you going with? She's going the Bears. Okay, Carl, man, step it up, baby.
No, I'm going with the Bears too.
Oh man, y'all going for the comeback? Don't call it a comeback. LL Cool J. All right, Marcellus Ducker, who you going with?
I'm going with the Rams.
Okay, the Rams, the Hams. All right, Charles Kane, who you picking, man?
Well, I think this time those Bears are gonna stay in hibernation. I'm going with the Rams.
All right, so he's going with the hater aid there. All right, Donnell Atkinson, who you gonna pick, sir?
Rams.
All right, I'm going with the Rams. They came back.
I want to change my pick now.
I'm going with the Bears because I'm going with the black fingernail polish.
I'm glad, Chris, you waited.
The black fingernail polish.
Spoke.
That's funny.
Todd didn't just put the whammy on us.
Yeah. So now we're gonna have to go for the Super Bowl picks.
Well, let's go.
No,
y'all already picked. So Chris had the Vikings and the Panthers in the Super Bowl. Then she changed it to the Vikings and the Texans. And then when Charles reminded her that the Vikings were not in
the playoffs,
she was in the prayer closet. She was hoping for next year, the following.
She went with the Panthers and the Broncos. So I'm sure you want to fire that alibi round. It happened so hard she went off camera.
Yeah. She had a little bit too much tea.
Yeah.
Too much of the what's that seaweed? Was it sea moss? I don't know if it was sea moss. It been about the other weed, but that's okay.
And don't laugh at it because Charles had Philly and the Patriots going. So I know you got to change that from the Philly, which you said, and I quote, "I am not sentimental. I got this." Well, bruh, Philly didn't know.
Might as well pick the Cowboys at that point, bro.
Philly played a good game.
Did they?
Yep,
Oh,
Philly played a good game.
that was a question.
They could have played better, but you know they need to bring you into that locker room, Dr. Rogers, and pay you well to fix that problem. It's all mental.
I can fix that problem.
Okay.
Yeah, AJ Brown needs some sessions with you, Dr. Rogers.
Yes, he does.
And that coaching staff too.
You might have to give him a prescription.
I know in there with me in some sessions. But anyway, here we go. What we got?
Okay, what we got?
Well, Jeff is still, and his teams are still. He picked the Patriots and the Seahawks. So, and Dr. Rogers picked the Rams and the Patriots. So, hey, I still got a chance, but I'm gonna change my picks. Todd was afraid to pick, so I saw nothing from him.
And it's for good reason. If I pick, they probably both been out. We better, well, forget the rest of the year.
Yeah, you should.
We'll see next week. That's the real deal.
Let's make these predictions though. We got to make it. Today was our Alabama day.
So I put it like this. I think that I would like to see the Texans and the Bears play. So improbable, but even though I picked against them, that was what I would like to see. But if I pick with my head, which I'm going to do, it's going to be the Patriots and the Rams.
Oh,
so Donnell and who would you pick
with your head?
Last time I did that, I was 1-5. But Donnell Atkinson, who you picking, man?
I'm picking the Rams and Texans.
Okay. Marcellus, who you picking, bro? He's the cerebral.
I'm picking the Rams and the Bills.
Ooh, that's an interesting pick. Carl, my man, he's thinking of a master plan. Look at it.
Yeah, I'm liking Denver and Seahawks.
Oh, that's a sexy pick right there. Okay, looking sexy. Wow. Well, folk, Black Friday was it Black Monday turned to be blacker today. With Mike Tomlin resigning. What do you think about that? Him finally calling it quits on the Steelers.
I said that 3 weeks ago. I came in and gave you the tip that he was going to step down. He was supposed to go to Tennessee, but we'll see where he lands up at.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about that? Everybody's, for the because a lot of DC people are / got a heart for. They may be Commanders, but they kind of rock with Baltimore if the Commanders not doing anything. Well, how do you feel about not having
what that got to do with the Steelers?
Well, because John and Mike Tomlin, 18 and 19 years. They were battling it out. Some great battles, you know what I'm saying, over the years.
Maybe they'll switch teams and continue to battle.
That's another.
And both of them won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only difference is Tomlin had winning seasons.
All
Baltimore
19 years.
Yep.
With multiple quarterbacks. While Harbaugh, had Lamar Jackson, and he had a great season with Flacco one year.
And you got to remember, the Steelers, they didn't have a consistent quarterback in 19 years.
Well, also, too, they had an aging quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger was aging. And I think his career got extended. So they never drafted well to get that number one quarterback because it was always in that weird spot. And, if you look at the draft, could you have gotten a good pick? Yeah, but, I think the needs that they had were, we'll see what happens. So, with that in mind, with all these openings now, rumors have gone around that Freeman is going to leave Notre Dame to go there, all this other stuff. Charles, you have anything on that? This has been a weird season. There's a lot of coaches getting fired.
I think it's exciting. It's almost like as exciting as getting some new blood in the Super Bowl period. So I just think it's time for that, time for change. Let's see who we get.
Yeah, this is Josh Allen's year. If you are the man, you are the number one quarterback besides the Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford. Outside of that, Bills against the Reds, that'd be a great matchup with the two best quarterbacks left. But people will argue, Actually, can you really argue with the rest of the quarterback? You think those are the two best quarterbacks right now playing?
I don't think it's a quarterback game. Again, I think it's all about defense.
Me too.
I
That
think
we
it's all
had
about
none.
I think it's all about defense. Whoever got the best defense,
Yep.
and it looked like the best defense is Denver and the Texans.
Yep.
Both of them got great defense.
They did not have a good game this weekend, but they still won.
Now that would be
Yeah, but the Seahawks got a good defense too.
Who didn't have a good game and still won?
Was it CJ? Texans.
Texans.
Oh, you mean their offense ain't have a good game?
Yeah.
Because their defense. Really, your defense gonna win it for you. All you got to do is score minimum points. If your defense is keeping the other team from scoring, you gonna win.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't asked me about the Super Bowl. I did sit over the weekend. I was like, I'm not picking no team yet because I don't know how you're gonna finish up for the weekend. But I'm gonna say today it's gonna be the Texans and the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Okay, let me write that down because you hadn't made your picks.
Right. Because if you leave it to top, I was scared.
We also need to give Chris an opportunity to shoot her alibi round because the Panthers
are gone. Okay, Chris, who you picking now?
And the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Vikings.
Okay, I think point taken. Let's go with the Texans and the Rams. I like that combination.
That'd be a nice Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. And then the Phillies are gone. So what are you doing?
Well, although I said the Patriots, I'm gonna stay with them, but I feel they're gonna lose. And on the what's the NFC?
Seahawks, 49ers, Bears, and Rams.
I have to go with the Rams.
He likes Matthew Stafford, by the way, everybody. He loves Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I do. I like Matthew Stafford. No, I really like the coach. That's who I like.
He's a very good coach. He might get a defensive coordinator back.
You know what tree come from. You know what tree came from.
Don't tell him, Charles.
I have no idea what tree did he come from.
Both 49ers coach as well.
That's right.
Yeah, 49ers. You don't see nothing but Washington all in the playoffs.
That's right.
Exactly.
Really?
How about that?
Yeah.
So, the coaching.
Yep.
So what do you think? Wow.
The only person laughing right now is Robinson.
I know, right?
So what did you thought was real interesting of the games that were played? They were pretty much all good games. Like I said, except for, in my opinion, I didn't get a chance to watch the Monday night, but 30-6.
You ain't missing nothing.
What I saw was that defense was just monstrous. I mean,
Well, 30-6, and the score didn't get to be 36 until the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
So it was 7-6 the whole game, and then the last part of the game, the Steelers actually had
I just got tired.
a lot of pressure. Oh yeah. Jeff and I were just talking before we got on the phone. I mean, got on this call here. We was talking about how Aaron Rodgers got beat up. Now CJ Stroud, he got an ice bath too, but Aaron Rodgers, I'm telling you right now, buddy, he broke up today. Oh yeah.
He done. Yeah, he should have quit right there instead of paying that when he sat down for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah,
he should have just took his equipment off and said, I'm out, y'all.
I'm retiring. I'm done. We got to play.
He was beat down.
Yeah.
His helmet and everything.
Aaron Rodgers was one play away. He just needed one other player than DJ Metcalf.
To do what?
It might have made a difference.
Yeah, right. To do what?
Throw one more pick six.
Slip down.
The defensive line was fighting each other just to get to him.
Yeah.
They were.
They were like, it's my turn. You had him last time.
That defense was monstrous. I mean, and we got to give it to D'Amico Ryans. I mean, it looked like he's going to get fired this year. And and realistically, he turned that whole thing around. And Houston historically has been a bad team. I mean, think about J.J. Watt said don't even go to the team because it's just managed bad. And this guy took him, and you know, they need to figure it out. That's all I can say. They got a real good coach, you know.
Yes, they do.
And wow. I mean, did you see anything else interesting this year that, you know, from the playoffs that you've seen so far? That like to me, the Rams and the Panthers, the Panthers had that game.
They did.
They had that
thought
game.
they were going to win.
I mean, and let's give it up to Bryce Young. I mean, they didn't think he was an NFL, caliber quarterback, and he has turned it around. And let's give it up to the Bears. As much as Mike doesn't like the Bears quarterback, whatever happened in the fourth, I mean, they were pretty much done. And they just, I mean, and you beat your hated right. And what I liked about that whole thing was the Bears and the Packers made it. They talked about each other. They weren't trying to be nice. They were talking about each other and smacking.
Caleb Williams showed us exactly what I told y'all. Caleb Williams is a spoil. He's a spoil, and I don't really use the word privilege with us, but I'm telling you right now, he's a little Catholic school privilege, and I went to Catholic school, but he's a sucker. I'm telling you, you saw him in the first half, he's a sucker, and then when they started winning, then he wanted to run down the line and start giving everybody five. I was like, man, I knew that was I said, man, go on down there somewhere, man. Sit down.
I know.
Mike.
I don't like his attitude, man. I'm telling you right
Me
now.
neither. I was almost like, give him a pacifier.
Yeah,
he's got that DC swag. What's going on?
No, that's not no DC swag.
That's not no DC. So he said fag. What'd you say?
He was acting like a Bama.
Exactly.
He was. He really was.
Exactly. I mean, he didn't have that go swing.
No, he did not.
Not at all. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, at the end of the day, whatever Ben Johnson has done to him in the fourth quarter, I mean, that's what beat the Packers. And the Packers, I mean, I thought the game was over with. And he just
listen, Ben Johnson has proven that he can use any quarterback to run his offense. Because he did it with y'all, and now he's doing it with them.
Yeah.
I mean, and we got to give it to him. So who do you think is coach of the year this year?
Still playing?
Yeah. You can't announce coach of the year.
Texas coach right now.
Yeah. I mean,
how can you be the coach of the year? It's got to be a team that's still playing.
Well, New England coach is doing well too. New England.
Oh, Brable, he's doing
it. I don't like New England, but I mean, they were horrible the last couple of years.
Oh yeah. Even with the so-called greatest of all time, Bill Belichick, with Tom Brady as his quarterback. Vrabel, he's proven he can coach. You saw what he did down there in Tennessee. You saw what he's doing right now with the Patriots. You got to give it to him. But like I said, I got to give Ben Johnson, my dude, a lot of credit because the Bears went from ain't to in, and it looks like they have a good chance of making it in if whatever they're doing over there keeps on working.
They're gonna play their last game.
Caleb's diaper.
When they play Saturday or Sunday?
January 18th. Yep.
Sunday. The last game. Go ahead.
Yep, 6:30 p.m.
No. They'll play their last game. I ain't saying they're playing the last game.
Wait. You had to get a clarity, man. You got
6:30. No. Their last game, not the last game.
Is it right?
Okay.
Their last game.
That's it. I'm telling you right now.
I'm glad. So
anybody got any fingernail polish remover?
I know, right?
That fingernail polish kind of threw me off a little bit.
It is. Hey. We don't do that around here.
Hey.
And like I said, this playoff. I think with these teams, you got a fresh Super Bowl. You got no Eagles. You got no Patriots.
No Chiefs.
I love it.
No Chiefs.
No Chiefs.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
But so it's going to be a team that hasn't won it in a while.
Yeah.
That's what Steelers. And you could have a team, like I said, the Texans would be the only team besides the Bills that would win the Super Bowl for the first time.
That'd be great.
I mean, that would be great for them because the Seahawks won, the Bears won, the Rams have won, the 49ers have won, the Broncos have won, the Patriots have definitely won. So the only ones that haven't won are the Bills and the Texans. And if the Texans make it, it'll be the first time they ever went to a Super Bowl. How great would that be? And I think that'd be a great story Like I said, you get rid of the GM, you know that D'Amico Ryans was on the cutting list, and he's coached his butt off. So
that'd be good.
So before we get to the 2-minute drill here, anybody,
you got to pay attention to the Rams though, because of the quarterback, because of the coach, and that number 12 guy,
Hookah.
You got, I mean, that guy got something. He got that it factor.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely. And can't nobody check him. I don't care who they put on him. I don't care where he go. I don't care what they do, what defense they in. He is open and gonna get the ball. And if he ain't open, he gonna catch the ball.
Yeah, he catch that ball. He got good hands.
Well, the good thing for the Rams is next year they can get Raheem Morris.
We ain't talking about next year. We're talking about this year.
Well, that defense.
What you say, Rosie? Say it again, Rosie.
Good hands, Larry. Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
All I can say is that the Carolina Panthers really lit up that defense. And I'm glad that the question is, were they really that good, or was the defense not showing up that bad? We don't know. I mean, look, they won their division. The Panthers, it is what it is. They lost by 3 points, 34-31 in the last second of the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to them. And it was great. The 49ers beat the Eagles 23-19. You can say whatever you want. I mean, I still think the Eagles still had the best team. It's just the coaching is suspect, in my opinion.
I think they would have won if A.J. Brown just punched the coach in the face.
I think you wanted to punch the coach in the face. I think that marriage is probably over at this point.
I think so. Yeah.
But I mean, the Eagles like I said, they're the
catch it. He had opportunity to catch the ball too.
A whole lot of time. A whole lot of time.
Yeah. AJ Brown didn't show up at all, and a lot of those catches were makeable catches. But if I was a coach, I wouldn't have said nothing to him. I wouldn't have said nothing at all. I'd be like, it's all good. Let's see who's gonna be here next year. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But the most interesting thing, folks, the Packers, Matt LaFleur. I think that's the most interesting thing, because I thought he had the better quarterback, and it's the same outcome that he had when he had Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You got the lead. You're trying to play it safe. You're not pushing the score. And the Packers maybe, and I think also too, the most interesting hire, if the NFL would just get past this issues with Brian Flores. Brian Flores would be a great coach for one of these open teams if a team was smart enough to pick. What do you think about that, you all?
Yeah.
If he don't take the Washington job.
Oh, right.
Oh, they offered it to him already? I mean, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, he got an interview for defensive.
He's leaving the Vikings. He'll be over there. And another one is Eric Bieniemy. I think, for whatever reason, he has the same stigma that Flores has, but I think he needs to have a head coaching opportunity. That's just my opinion, just to see what he really, because like I said, ever since he left the Chiefs, that offense has stunk with Andy Reid running the show. Matt Nagy back together again. And then you see, and ironically, the thing that made it real curious for me is the Bears are in the playoffs. The Chiefs aren't. The Commanders aren't. And he's the running backs coach for the same team here that's in the playoffs. And what's part of their offense is the run game. We all think about that.
Interesting.
I thought that was very, very interesting. But like I said, and then like I said, Vrabel, I think you got two great coaches with Vrabel going against D'Amico Ryans. That's going to be a great game, hopefully. I think, like I said, Vance got them Broncos defense playing tough. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that defense is carrying that team for the Broncos. The question is, will the Bills be able to overtake them?
Yeah, that's no problem. It should be no problem, because you got Josh Allen. He's big. He will will that team down the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he ain't no joke. You know, and I think the stats show he the best of closing out a game anyway. I think he has more touchdowns, you know, on the last drives, or whatever. You know, he should have won a Super Bowl if the defense would have stopped Kansas City in 14 seconds because he lit them up,
Yeah.
and that's how he's always played. You know,
Where
this
they
past
playing at
game,
this week?
he just carried the team and he willed them in.
Denver.
The Denver.
That's who's gonna win.
Exactly.
Oh, because of the
Mile high.
altitude.
Yeah.
Nah, just because.
The stratosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but you know that version of the tush push they have with Josh Allen going 10 yards.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That may be something that they use quite a bit to kind of keep the Broncos defense at bay. If the Broncos defense steps up,
Man, they ain't gonna get no tush push, no 10 yards like that.
I was about to say that's more than a tush push.
That was a fluke, man. I was surprised that the officials allowed that to happen like that because for real, I mean, every play you could do that. I mean, just think about this. I ain't talking about no tush push. Just think if you get your lineman around your back like that, it's almost like he running through the huddle. It's like I was like, what in the world?
Well, you know, referee Eugene say you can do that as long as you're going forward.
Forward, yeah. Forward progress.
Well, you know, y'all know Gene, my man. He not on here right now, but Gene's sitting at home. He call no play. He call no game.
We know one person's tush ain't getting pushed, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
I think them referees be short on that whistle. They need to blow that whistle.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, you know why? Because I'm telling you, the minute somebody get caught up in one of them little huddles like that, and your leg get broke, because that's a lot of pounds, buddy. When you got 2 or 300-pound dudes doing that, and then if you fall, there is no stopping the fall from that stuff, man. So I think it's kind of dangerous for real, you know, if you ask me. You know,
They've been trying to outlaw it, and linemen have gotten hurt in games because I mean some guys just quit when the Eagles play with that. Linemen, I'm done. I'm hurt for the rest of the game. It's a lot of force behind it if you do it right.
It is.
But you know, like I said, anything else you found interesting so far this year? Anything else like that before we go to the 2-minute drill?
This is interesting until somebody really get hurt. These receivers and running backs think they're in the Olympics doing hurdles, jumping over people, flipping in the sky. Somebody is going to get busted. I mean, I thought this weekend when that gentleman, and he lost the ball too, wasn't that?
Yep.
He lost the ball.
Yep.
He was in there for a touchdown. Now he want to go skybound. He want to fly. You know,
he is not Superman. And obviously,
somebody was going to really get hurt.
Charles, like you said, if they keep jumping, they're going to lose some balls.
Yeah. I think that's the most. Again, I hope this offseason they do a better job in pass interference.
Yeah, you know, I mean, well, you know, I personally I think it's too much hand checking. You know, I mean, there was a season where you couldn't touch a person. They were. I mean, you touch them and the whistle was blowing. Now they grabbing them and holding their arms. Running down there holding a hand. I'm like, man, what is going on? And then what makes me mad is, you know, they're picking and choosing how they blowing the whistle. You know, I mean, you know, just to change the subject for a second, that Ole Miss Miami game, you know, man, that was disgraceful. That was pass interference if I ever seen it.
Oh yeah,
and it should have put the ball on the 1 yard line, and then of course, you know. But they didn't want that to happen because they I mean you know they wanted the Miami quarterback to be there, so he's there. But I'm telling you right now, Ole Miss deserved to be there. That's for sure. You know what I mean?
They definitely did, and
definitely. So
with that.
And speaking of that, who you think for the national championship?
Indiana.
I know they wanted Miami to win it because but Indiana. I mean.
Yeah.
That dude's got him playing. And
Yeah.
what I was reading about the coach there, reading about the coach,
And
the U. Okay, Marcellus, he's picking the U, everybody. But
the U, huh?
he's picking the U for.
History gonna be made. Indiana gonna.
Yeah, I mean that guy turned that program around. Speaking of
Indiana win, they would be undefeated totally, right?
Totally
totally
undefeated.
undefeated.
Wow.
16-0, something like that.
And they had a lot of players that came from Division II. Like all their running backs were transfers.
He built. That's another guy who built his program through the protocol.
Two of their best players were coached by my oldest son.
Oh,
Really?
there we go. Shout out.
Aiden Fisher and Elijah Surratt. He coached them little league and high school.
There you go, folks. You need to if you need a coach, get Dr. Rogers' son, folks. Step it up, man. Give that man an opportunity, get him paid.
See, we're gonna whoever watched that show, they're gonna say we have to go on and endorse, give us 2 minutes. They know too much. They got connections. They're calling it. They got coaches, legacy being built.
Yep.
Well, folks, it's about that time here. So, Charles, flip the coin, me or Mike?
Heads or tails? Who want to call it?
Good, Mike, call it.
Tails.
Did we hear from Darnell tonight? Other than just our picks?
I know.
Darnell, you have anything to say before we get out of here, man?
I'm just glad to be with you guys again. This has been fun.
All right, so who got the pick? Who got it?
Mike got tails, so he can decide who can tell.
All right, Mike.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna rock and roll. So it was an exciting weekend this past weekend and with these playoff games, man. Everything came down to the wire, except last night, where it seemed like it was gonna come down to the wire and then it just got out of hand. A lot of these young quarterbacks are showing up. The truth be told, like you said, your man Ben Johnson, he's a heck of a coach. He was a great offensive coordinator. He's proven that his system works wherever he goes so far. Yes, they have been squeaking past some of these games or whatever the case may be, but I'm thinking this weekend is going to be the same way because there's a lot of good defenses playing this weekend, and hopefully my picks will win.
I guess I'm up with this next one. It's an end of an era. Almost 20 years, 19 years of just winning. It's unheard of. Even Bill Belichick couldn't do that. And it's kind of sad to say that, what if he had a young or a prime quarterback in his prime? What might have been for Mike Tomlin had he got a Tom Brady, had he got a Patrick Mahomes? He always got these quarterbacks that even when they went other places, they didn't do much. And so, give our hats off whether you like him or not, that Mike Tomlin coached his butt off with a cheap organization and did all he could do, and all he did was win. And, it'd be nice to see that. And the last thing I want to leave off with is this. I know I talk about it all the time, but you know what? Let's look at it, folks. Brian Flores, I feel, should have an opportunity to be a head coach. The dude won in Miami. The dude, wherever he goes as defensive coordinator, the teams are at the top. And I think he needs another shot. I think whatever that they have, give this man a fair opportunity to coach. He deserves it. He does a great job of coaching, and the team responds. His players respond. He even picked the quarterback that he hates. He wasn't that good, and now they're realizing he wasn't that good. And you know what? I know a lot of people don't like Eric Bieniemy, but I would take Eric Bieniemy as my offensive coordinator again. I think he needs a shot too as a head coach, just to say, you know what? Give him a shot. You give Sirianni a shot, and that interview when he was talking to the press was horrible. I think Bieniemy and Flores can do a little bit better, but that's just my 2 cents. And we done. So now that we're wrapping up here, folks, We're gonna go with Mike. What you doing this weekend, man?
Nothing. I'm watching the games this weekend. That's what I'm doing this weekend.
Big Jeff, what you doing? You gonna be watching with your brother, man?
Yeah, I watch the game because of golf. Ain't no golf going on right now.
It's cold out there. Dr. Rogers, what you doing?
Watching the game, dude, and rehearsing. I'm rehearsing. I got some big shows coming up. Lots of things going on. So I will be rehearsing and watching games. I finally got my Christmas stuff down. So
oh, you one of them Christmas people. Okay. Hey. Chris, what you doing this weekend?
I'm glad you can't see my background because my tree is still up with everything on it.
Mine's too.
I will be event coordinating and learning my lines for Rosie's show and yours. Lord knows, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. My 60-year-old brain, I'm gonna try to remember who I am in each.
Don't worry. It's February the 7th is when we actually do our shoot. So you got a little time there. So I say start with Dr. Rogers first and then get to us, but you're doing a great job.
Learn your lines.
All right.
Learn your lines.
Yeah. Please learn your lines, both of them. Anyway, Marcellus,
your lines don't be lying.
Marcellus, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do this weekend?
I'll just be like everybody else, just watching the games.
Donnell Atkinson, what you gonna do, bro?
Gonna be watching the games.
So, folks, we're gonna be watching the game, studying lines there.
Saying my cousin Kevin, man. Don't say Kevin. Don't say Kevin Jeff.
Yes, and let's get, even though they lost, let's give a shout out to our girl, her son BJ Green II, Jr. for playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Even though they lost, they played a heck of a game.
Yep.
We have to bring Barbara on here again with her husband to talk about it, and maybe we might be able to get their son. Anyway, folks, till next time, we'll say give us 2 minutes. We done podcast. We'll see you later. Bye.
Later.